Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second edition of the 2020 Armor Combine. I'm your host, William Sexton, aka Sush, and we have a great show for you today. The 2020 Armor Combine is a martial arts tournament held entirely online, pitting athletes from across the corners of the globe in head-to-head rounds of tests of speed, skill, and strength. Our tournament today features 3 rounds. Our Elite 8 will be in a challenge of a back leg roundhouse kick. Our Final 4 compete with a jump spinning back kick. And our top 2 contestants in the championship round, vying for the $1,000 cash martial arts scholarship and the champion trophy, as well as the glory, will be competing with a 360 round kick. But before we learn more about that, make sure you followed us on social media. Give us a like on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and throw us a subscribe on YouTube to make sure that you're getting all the latest content we put out, whether it's tips and tricks or tools for how to increase your training and your quality of training, or whether it's sales promotions to make sure that you're getting the best price on 2020 Armor gear to make sure that you have what you need to be eligible for the next Combine. Now, let's meet our shoutcasters.
Hey guys, it's Yvette Young here. I'm world rank number 1 and 2020 Armor Ambassador. This is Ali Ghafour over here, CEO of 2020 Armor, and actually we used to be teammates.
We did. We did. Your first 2 years was my last 2 years on the Canadian National Taekwondo
That
team.
was 2006 when I was first on the national team.
Well, let's not talk
Long
about
time
dates
ago.
here, but let's talk about how this combine is a little bit different from the last. The last combine only did 1 kick, 1 roundhouse kick, but this one has 3 different techniques: a roundhouse kick,
Back kick.
and 360, which is a complete turning motion and a kick. So very difficult, not an easy technique to pull off. You require balance, you require speed,
That's right.
and technique.
Yeah, and the thing is, you can't go on to the next kick until you've beat the person, your opponent, in the first kick. So
That's right.
Yeah.
You have to be good at all 3.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
the roundhouse first, then you can only move on to the back kick. Then after that, then you can do the 360 roundhouse.
That's right. And so me and Yvette will be commentating throughout all the videos, giving you our expert experience with over 30-ish years for me, and Yvette 25-ish, 20-ish years. Yeah, so please listen out to our commentary. We will walk you through each of the competitions to see how everyone does and what they do right and maybe what they could work on.
Yeah, and maybe some tips that we can give you from
That's
our
right.
experience.
That's right. And now with that, let's see what we have. We got the first 2 competitors. We got Darian and Jaren. Let's see what happens.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you, Yvette and Ali. Let's meet our Elite 8. As you mentioned in our first match, we have Darian and Jaren. Both of these guys having a little bit of an unfortunate randomized matchup. Both of these guys actually were in the first 2020 Armor Combine, and they both dropped their first match. One of these competitors will face the same anguish again, and one will markedly improve their performance by making it into the Final 4. A nail-biter to start us off for sure. In our second match, Tim Parks 99, the lone competitor out of Australia, against newcomer Gavin 928. In our third match, we have newcomer and only the second female in the tournament, Jade, coming to us from Puerto Rico, versus Rochelle C, previously the only female competitor in the previous 2020 Armor Combine, also a veteran of the tournament. In the fourth match, we have newcomer Taha 2424 going against, let's say, semi-veteran Eltonski 2. Elton made ranks 9 through 16 in the last year's Combine. This is his first time ranking up to be within the top 8 to compete on the live stream. Before we break down to the matches a little bit further, let's hear a word from our sponsor. AAU Taekwondo is a proud sponsor of the 2020 Armor Combine. Sports for all, forever. To make sure you're getting the latest information and to get news about their upcoming virtual tournaments, make sure you follow them at aautaekwondo.org. All right, we have our first match. We've got Jaren versus Darian. Darian coming from a prestigious school in the 2020 Armor Combine, sharing a school with both the only female competitor, Rochelle, who we'll see compete later, as well as former champion John Powell. Let's see if he improves his performance by making it into the next round, or if he drops it and faces the same pain all over again. Gentlemen, best of luck.
Okay, Darian versus Jaren. Here we go. Ooh, both very static styles.
Holding their stances very static. No movement before their kick. Okay. Darian, as you can see, he's turning over his waist a little bit more than Jaren. Jaren's a little bit more aerodynamic and straight up into the target.
Right. And Darian's leaning a little bit more forward. Darian a little bit more centered. Let's see. 589, 590 versus 586. So Darian is actually in the lead. Here we go. 6-6. Yeah. 6 hits each, 7-6. 7-7 hits now. 25 seconds left on the match.
One thing I noticed, Darian is wearing shin guards.
Unnecessary.
Unnecessary. He doesn't need to wear that. That actually maybe will slow him down a little bit, but he's doing really well.
But maybe it makes him feel more comfortable, which is all very important. Here we go.
You're right.
But Darian is in the lead now, and it's slowing down. Oh, Jaren actually got faster on that, but slowed down on that last hit. Both of them slowing down on those last 2 hits, and
average is 5.
we got Darian in the lead. So 12 hits versus 13.
Okay.
So Jaren had 1 more hit, but Darian, and then very flat on their reaction times.
Yeah, there was no big difference in between their kicks.
Right, so very consistent. Best hit though, 556, 557, almost tied. Right,
so close, guys.
No difference there. So what's interesting? So the more neutral stance that Jaren had didn't seem to win for him here. But which most people think, right, that don't make you slow you down, but didn't happen in this case.
He was also wearing shin guards.
Which might make you faster if you take those off. In this case, less air resistance, I guess.
Yeah.
Very cool. So Darian makes it to the next round from USA, from FACM Taekwondo. 18 years old, red belt, 2 years of experience. Oh my God.
2 years of experience. My goodness.
So much
Good
future for you. So you are on to the next round of the top 4. And let's see who we got next, William.
Congratulations, Darian. You're the first winner in the Elite 8 and earning your spot into the Final 4. That's a doubling of your performance from last year. We look forward to seeing more from you. Jaren, we look forward to seeing you in the next year's Combine as well. For our next match, we have Tim Parks and Gavin 928. Tim Parks earning his Final 4 spot in the previous Combine, dropping it before he had a chance to actually make it into the championship round. Gavin 928, the newcomer. Let's see if you can dethrone him.
Okay, here we go. We got Gavin and Tim Parks, Australia versus... Where is Gavin from? USA.
Ooh,
555. That is a quick start from the Australian.
My goodness.
578. And the mustache does not slow him down one bit.
Okay.
Oh my God, Gavin.
You see that Gavin, he has no upper body movement at all. It's just his legs moving right there.
Yeah.
Boom, there you go.
There you go. But Tim, with hitting so much power, you can see the hip rotation on him.
I see that
very
bag,
strong.
That bag is
moving quite a lot. Yeah.
Ooh,
Tim Parks.
look at
slow
that.
down on last. Both of them slow down. When it goes red, the average reaction time, that means it slows down. If it goes green, like he just did right there, it is actually faster.
Whoa,
Both of them
Gavin,
sped up on those last 2.
595.
But slow down with the 595. And Tim Parks, we got 10 seconds left. Looks like Tim Parks is in the lead with 577.
576.
He brought it down. Average reaction time. Looks like Tim Parks is going to take it for the win here.
There we go.
He is.
Look at that.
11 hits versus 11 hits, so both had the same amount of hits, but the best time from Gavin is actually 486. So
486.
that shows me that he actually has potential to bring it down a lot more.
Does.
Wow.
My goodness.
Very nice. So yeah, you can see that one big drop there, but Tim Parks very consistent, but 576, and he hit with so much power, Tim. Right?
He did. I saw that bag moving
those are
every
hard
single time
hits.
that he kicked.
Very impressive. So Australian bringing in the Aussie team together with him in the top 8 to get to the top 4. Yes. Gavin, how old is he here? He is 16 years old.
Buddy,
oh my
good for
gosh.
You. 16
Gavin
years
from
old.
Prime / Versus Taekwondo and Tim Parks from Eclipse. Well done, gentlemen. William, let's see who we got next.
Congratulations, Tim Parks 99. You've taken the second slot in the Final 4. You'll be heading up against Darian for your shot in the championship. Now let's go to our third match, Jade and Rochelle C. The only contest with both female contestants. Rochelle C being a veteran of the first combine and also coming from the prestigious FACM school, along with our first Final Four contestant Darian and the former champion. Surely a favorite in this contest. Let's see if Jade, our contestant from Puerto Rico, can unseat her.
We got the two girls in the top 8. Rochelle
And Jade.
Jade, Rochelle from USA, 645. Yes, time both.
595.
16 years old, very young.
592 is your fastest time right there.
That is quick.
Rochelle, 585 is her best time.
Very different styles. A little bit more neutral for Jade, and Rochelle a little bit more leaning forward.
Yeah, that's right.
And Rochelle, she doesn't necessarily look fast, but she is faster.
Oh my
Average
goodness,
reaction
girl,
time of
look at this.
618.
She is so focused. Look at her
616.
eyes
That focus,
on
it makes a big deal. 100%. Yeah. That is making it, and it clearly it is making it work for her because it is about 15 seconds left, and she is
boy,
in the
look at
lead
this, look at this.
with 612
That's-
milliseconds.
Oh,
That
here we
focus.
go. Jade.
Oh my God,
Look
she's
at
getting better with each hit.
Look at that.
And Jade is
Rochelle?
not being able to catch up with her.
Rochelle, 607.
Still getting better.
Jade is 635. Oh,
there we go.
and we are done.
You know-
Look at this.
So that is, we talked about focus, right?
Yes.
You could see how Rochelle just was focused the whole entire
Yes.
time, and her time kept on getting better and better, and she had a difference of 607 average reaction time versus Jade's 635.
Exactly. And Rochelle. That name sounds familiar.
She was the only girl in the last combine,
Mm-hmm.
and she didn't make it past the top 8, but there she is, and she beat the only other woman in this combine number 2, and both against 16-year-olds old. And actually, Rochelle has half the amount of experience
She
as
does,
Jade,
yeah.
but you know what? She's been practicing clearly on 2020 armor because
Exactly.
she was in the last combine, and she's been able to focus and make it through to the next round. I'm excited to see who she
Yeah,
goes up against
me
next,
too.
and see if she can get past the top 4.
You go, girl.
Rochelle, we're rooting for you. Good luck.
Rochelle, congratulations! You've earned the 3rd spot in the Final Four. Again, improving on your performance from the previous combine. Amazing to see. In our final match of the Elite 8, we have newcomer Taha 2424 up against Eltonski. Eltonski 2, Elton John, making his 2nd attempt at the 2020 Armor Combine, last time earning between the ranks of 9 and 16. Not quite making it onto the live stream tournament. This is his first time actually getting a shot at the championship. Let's see if the newcomer or the semi-newcomer take their spot in the Final Four.
Okay, here we go. Elton John versus Taha.
Ooh, Elton John.
Our favorite name.
Look at this.
Whoa,
guy.
totally different.
Woo!
Taha looks like he's got a Muay Thai style there.
Man, he's not in a uniform, but Elton John is in his
Keeping
full
it traditional.
uniform.
There we go. Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
It looks like tradition is winning. Oh no,
Oh,
it is not 595 versus 597.
Elton
But Taha
has
is winning.
594 for his
Oh,
last hit.
now he's winning. Okay, average
Uh-huh.
reaction time 600 for 593. So Elton is in the lead.
Alright.
Elton John actually 31 years old, where Taha is 17.
Ooh, almost half his age.
Puerto Rico versus Philippines.
Okay,
Taha
there we
from
go.
Puerto Rico.
Taha with a 596 for his last kick.
590. Elton is in the lead now with 15 seconds
There you
left.
go. Mm-hmm.
Both tied at 9 hits. Elton is still making
We
it
got
through with each hit.
10 more seconds. Here we go,
603,
guys.
591. Elton is in the lead. 589 for
Oh my God.
Elton. 5 seconds left.
There we go.
603 Taha.
Woo!
589 for Elton. And looks like Elton is going to. Oh,
Elton
yes, he
has
does.
the lead. He has got it at 589
89.
for his average reaction time, and Taha at 603.
Very different styles. Taha
Very
looked like
different.
he was a Muay Thai type of fighter,
Yeah.
right? But Taha or Elton, much more traditional. Even the way
Yeah,
he dressed.
even the way he dressed, this form, he was holding his
Form.
form the whole time.
And that seemed to do it for him with a
Yeah.
589 average reaction time. 12 hits versus 11, so Taha got one less hit, and the best reaction time actually came from Elton with 557. So maybe tradition wins.
Maybe tradition does win.
Well, the only way to find out is see who gets to the next round.
And here we are at our first break in the action. Our first 4 matches completed and our final 4 determined. Let's go through a quick spread and quick breakdown of where the tournament has been so far. In our first match, we had Darian going against Jaren. Darian taking an early win to put him in the Final Four over his former competitor. Both of these athletes coming from the first 2020 Armor Combine. In the second match, we had Tim Parks 99 taking an early win over Gavin 928, the veteran from Australia, taking down the newcomer. The same story can be told for the third match, Rochelle C against Jade. Jade making her way as the second female to enter the Combine, Rochelle taking her over into the Final Four. And in the last spot, in the Final Four, we have Eltonski 2, finally improving upon his record of earning between the ranks of 9 and 16 in the first Combine. These are our Final Four, and now the game changes. So now it will no longer be a back leg round kick that our athletes are performing. It will be a jump spinning back kick. Now, for those of you that are just joining, remember that the name of the game is the best average speed. That means no single hit is going to be good enough to win the game. You have to have an overall series of good performances in order to have a shot at continuing on into the championship. Now, only if two athlete scores are tied at the end of regulation do we look at the best kick, and that will be the determining factor in that instance. But before we get to the actual matches themselves, let's learn about our sponsor for our Final Four. Lead Sports and Health Tech Partners sources, funds, and drives growth of early-stage sports and health tech startups globally. Lead was founded in 2016 and it was inspired by the legend of the sports industry, Adidas.
Whatever it takes is
leaving your comfort zone, challenging yourself.
do it no matter what. Like, make some sacrifices.
Take a step back before you take 2 steps forward.
Coming up with creative ways to get to that goal that you've set yourself to.
Never give up. Whatever it takes, just do it.
We haven't given up, we are never gonna give up. Whatever it takes.
It's being on the tour, grinding, having setbacks, dealing with failure, learn again, and then, do whatever it takes, right? It really fits.
Learn more at leadsports.com. And here we are with our first match of the Final Four, Darian and Tim Parks. Darian already outstripping his previous performance in last year's Combine. Tim Parks has now equaled his previous performance, and both are looking to secure their slot in the championship match. Could be anyone's game. Gentlemen, best of luck.
Okay, here we are, Darian versus Tim Parks
Our
with the
second round.
back kick in the top 4.
Okay, look at this.
Oh my god, 624 with that back kick. That is fast and
Both
strong.
of them are doing left leg back kick.
Oh my god, that is not common. Most people do right leg back kick. That
I
is the
definitely
most.
will do that one.
Yeah. These guys are quick. Oh my gosh. Tim Parks is in the lead. Darian.
Ooh, look at how fast he changed that chest guard right after it.
Yeah.
He's so fast.
He's very accurate. Tim is hitting in the exact same spot all the time, and he's got that snap to it as well. Darian with that snap on the last one.
Darian looks a little bit more relaxed. You know, he's like waiting for that leg to hit. He's a little bit more relaxed. Tim is a little bit. He's more. How do you say?
Jumpy.
Jumpy.
Yeah.
Right. He's more jumpy.
Which helps when it's a jump back kick with 10
Exactly,
seconds
that's
left.
right.
And Tim is in the lead with 6:37. Almost 100 milliseconds faster than Darian. Darian had to readjust. Oh, lucky he didn't have the last hit. Oh my god.
Tim Parks gets it for this round.
The Australian with one extra hit, but is almost less than 100 milliseconds faster than Darian. Two totally different styles. Tim, again, a little bit more jumpy, a little bit more tense.
jumpy.
Darian, a little bit more relaxed.
Yes.
But
Well, I guess more jumpy wins this time.
it does, but doesn't necessarily win all the time, right?
Does not, but in this case, I feel like Tim was very focused. He was jumping
was
at the
extremely
exact
fo-
moment.
You're right, exactly. I think that's the biggest difference because we always say you should relax a lot more when you compete because when you're too tense, sometimes you make the wrong decision. But in this case, Tim was not only just a little bit more, I guess, tense, but really focused. I think
He
is
was
the biggest.
very focused. Yeah. The way he switched back right away to his stance to get ready for the next kick.
That's very important. Is where you land after the kick. And you notice Darian didn't have that same maybe kind of resetting back that Tim did. And remember,
right.
Darian's only 2 years of experience.
And he's a red belt.
And a red belt, right? So, Darian, maybe that's one tip we can give you from this combine is to reset a little bit more on the center so you can take off a little bit faster for the next kicks. But it looks like Tim Park made it into the finals.
Oh,
the
my
Australian,
goodness.
all the way from down south. Good luck in the next round.
Congratulations, Tim Parks 99. You have both improved upon your previous performance and earned your spot in the championship round. That $1,000, that trophy, that glory might be yours. Darian, congratulations on improving upon your previous performance. We look forward to seeing you in the championship one day, but not today. Then the next match we have Rochelle C versus Eltonski. Rochelle C, our only remaining female competitor and reigning female champion, the best female performer of anyone in the 2020 Armor Combine so far, coming up against, I'd like to say, the newish Eltonski 2. Elton looking to jump all the way from his 9-16 finish in the first Combine to a championship contender. Let's see which one will be facing off with Tim Parks in the final. Best of luck.
Okay, we got Rochelle and Elton John.
Woo, woo, woo. This time it's back kick.
Back kick. Traditional versus more contemporary. Ooh. Elton John.
Ooh, Rochelle is doing a back kick, but she's drawing back in the same way she's doing the back kick.
Seems to slow her down almost by more than 100
And
milliseconds.
Elton was going all the way around and resetting the same way. Ooh, look at that snap from Elton.
Wow. And remember, Elton is almost double the age of Rochelle here. And Rochelle only has 3 years of experience versus 15.
That's
Three
right.
times the experience, double the age with 25 seconds
And
left.
look at that hair from Rochelle. Swinging when she's doing the back kick.
Use that momentum.
I mean, that might slow her down a little bit. I don't know.
Seems like it is because Elton has 708 versus Rochelle's 812. Both, actually, Elton has more hits, 11 hits
Ooh, look
versus
at that.
9.
There we go.
10 seconds left. Elton in the clear lead.
Let's go, Rochelle.
Rochelle
Come on,
has
we
not
gotta
been
get
able
in
to
there.
keep up. I don't know if she's going to be able to do it. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, and
Elton.
takes it.
Very consistent. Both at 13 hits.
Okay. His
But-
best time was 660, where Rochelle was at 742.
Elton seems to win on all kind of factors here. Better reaction time, better best time. So it seems clearly his age, years of experience really kind of
Exactly, yeah.
trumps Rochelle here. Yeah, but Rochelle, the first girl to make it in the top 4 in the 2020 Armor
That's
Combine, because
right.
she was the only girl last time.
She was,
Now
wasn't
she's the
she?
second girl. And kudos to you, young lady, at 16 years old.
3 years experience going against a 31-year-old with 15 years of experience.
That is impressive. She did not make it to the top 2, but our gentleman from the Philippines, Elton John, is now in the finals versus the Australian.
Yes. Ooh,
Let's
I
see who
can't wait
does
to
it.
see that.
I can't wait to see it either. Good luck, guys.
Congratulations, Eltonski 2. You are in the finals against Tim Parks 99. We have Australia versus the Philippines coming up in just a moment. Now, for those of you just watching, remember the finals will not be a round kick. It will not be a back kick. It will be a 360 round kick. One last challenge for our final 2 competitors vying for the $1,000 martial arts scholarship and the championship trophy and all the glory that comes with it. Now, remember, we're looking for the best average time. That's the best average time across all of their attempts. And only if those times are tied do we look at the single best attempt. So let's see who has the most consistency of performance throughout the entire day's tournament. But before we watch this final match, let's take a quick recap of where this tournament has been so far. Starting off early in the day, we had Darian taking down Jaren to earn his spot in the final 4. Tim Parks 99 coming out of Australia taking down Gavin 928 in an early victory. The third match, the battle of the females, Jade versus Rochelle C. Rochelle, this being her second time in the 2020 Armor Combine, taking down Jade to earn her spot in the final 4. And Taha 242 dropping an early match to Eltonski 2, a veteran of the previous 2020 Armor Combine as well. In the final 4, things switched to a back kick, the reverse spin. Darian going up against Tim Parks, not quite able to make his role into the championship. Tim Parks beating him out. In the second match of the final 4, we had Rochelle C looking to earn her spot in the championship and represent FACM Taekwondo, earning the second championship win in 2 combines. Unfortunately, Eltonski beat her out to it. And in the finals, we have Australia of Tim Parks versus the Philippines, represented by Elton John. Before we see this final match, let's have a quick word from our final sponsor. But without much further ado, and not much left to say, we have arrived at the championship round between Tim Parks 99 of Australia and Eltonski 2 of the Philippines. Two men surely earning their place in our championship round as two of our most dynamic kickers in the entire tournament. Both veterans of a previous combine, and both drastically improving upon previous performance. For that, you should both feel like a champion. But yet, we can only crown one. Gentlemen, good luck.
Yep.
Okay, the finals. This is extremely exciting here. Elton John versus Tim Parks, Australia versus Philippines.
Oh,
look at that 360. Very tight motions from Tim Parks.
Okay, so Tim Parks gets it right now. He's at 800 right now. Elton is 900.
Tim Parks' spin is extremely quick. Man, and a good reset.
Wow, look at that. His reset is really good. All his kicks.
He gets back to the same spot over and over again, which helps you to reset for the next kick and do the exact same motion.
And you see, Tim Parks he's doing level 360.
That's
He's
right, not too much
changing
movement. That's right, that's right.
His height is going higher. He's jumping up a little bit.
And it clearly seems to be winning for Tim Parks with 10 seconds left.
Oh my gosh,
892 for
here
Tim
we
versus
go.
952
This is
for
it.
Elton. Oh my god, the
All right.
Australian versus the Filipino with 3, 2, 1.
1.
And Tim
Look at
Parks
that.
for the win! Oh my god,
Look
the
at
new
that.
grand champion for 2020 Armor with 3 different kicks. Tim Parks pulls it through.
892 versus 949. His average, oh my goodness, look at that.
So best reaction time for Tim is at 866 versus Elton John's 882, both at 12 hits. You can see Tim's there very consistent, almost
Very
no
consistent.
different. You see Elton had a little bit of a dip
He
and a little
drops
bit
a little
up.
bit in the middle, yeah, right there.
But Tim's spin was so fast, Yvette, right? Because
Yeah.
when you fight, when someone spins like that, it is so hard to see because you don't know exactly what
And
to
he
do.
didn't
It's
change
confusing.
his height when he
He
was
didn't change
spinning.
height, which is very hard to see.
Yes.
And also adds to the speed and the momentum. So
And his reset was on point every single time with all of his kicks, with his roundhouse, with his back kick,
and
the
his 360. Yeah,
exactly.
So that really, I think what really helped Tim win is, like you said, is his positioning and his reset.
Exactly, his positioning, his reset, and his focus.
His focus, yeah. Those are the 3 things that helped the Australian become the new grand champion for the 2020 Armor Combine number 2 for roundhouse,
Back kick, 360.
Congratulations, Tim. You deserve it. Well deserved.
Yes, congratulations, guys.
Congratulations, Tim Parks 99. You are the grand champion of the 2020 Armor Combine number 2, the winner of the $1,000 cash martial arts prize, the championship trophy, and all the glory. We look forward to seeing you and all of your friends in the next 2020 Armor Combine.